you going, guys? Today we're going to cover the Triton steering wheel upgrade install video. I think around about 2017 to 2023. Just check your wheel like matches this same wheel, because it has to fit, because the steering wheel controls and the horn pad all swap over, so the wheel has to like fit it. Excuse my fingernails here, my young son got a bit excited painting them. They do look quite nice though. So we'll go through a video today and we'll show you how to take it off and how to put the new one on. So that's what your current wheel is going to look like. Obviously here it is here. Sorry, I can make it a bit further. Steering wheel controls on here, horn pad, and we're going to keep these steering wheel controls still and just replace the actual wheel part. So we will go through and do that, and we'll take you through how you do it. What you want to do is there's 3 tabs around the wheel here. So there's one on the bottom that I'll show you there, and then one on the other side. We're going to go and I'll pop the little clips and all of those off. So what you need is like a sort of flat head here. You can see I've already like popped this off here. I popped it off because it's a bit hard for me to actually show you, but those 3 holes I pointed out before, so there's a hole on each actual side and then one on the bottom. Just grab a flat head, and if you shine your phone light down there or a torch, you'll actually see when you look down that hole that there's these little bar tabs in there. And I'll show you what they are now so you can actually see what I'm talking about. It's just a little bit hard to explain, but you see these little arm tabs in here. All steering wheels are pretty much the same. They're all connected, the horn pads with these little tabs, and they're just a piece of steel like rod. So the flat head goes in it and just sort of actually flicks it, and it like comes out. So you can see this like top one up here. If you can see that there, that would have been the hole. Hang on, let me flip the camera around so I'm actually being like useful. That would have been the hole we're looking for, the hole in the bottom. And see this rod here? That's all that we're basically trying to do with it, was just flick it. And what that allows it to do is come out of this little catch here, out of the 3 catches they have. So a flat head goes in, just like pop it, shine your torch in there, you better see where you're like actually aiming for, because you actually have to be able to sort of see the rod when you pop it open, but fairly straightforward. Once that is off, you've just got your horn pad here, and on your horn pad there's 2 things. There is an orange one. Now these orange ones have a little like yellow tab in them. These yellow tabs just flick up with a small enough flat head to pop them up. I'm going to get a smaller one that's too fat. And the other thing they have here is a horn earth, and we'll take off that. So once that's done, you want to make sure before you actually start to, obviously you got to twist the wheel. If you put the keys in to get to each of those 3 holes, obviously I just like twisted like around so I can do each hole from about like that angle from the driver's door, because it gives you a good amount of angle to get into. So you need the keys in the ignition to do that, and the battery's still hooked up obviously, because you need to be able to smooth the wheel easily. Then what I do is I bring it back to like center, like make sure your wheels are straight. Then you can go ahead and disconnect the battery, or whenever you're performing procedures like that, it's probably best practice. Then we'll go and take off all of these things here. So you got a smaller orange clip pin here, a yellow clip will actually pop off of a flat head. Once your yellow bits are lifted, you can pull that out. Then you've got your little tab here. Now these little tabs, I'll show you this little tab here. You just need to push down that little spade clip to get it off. If you try and pull and it feels stuck, it's because you haven't pushed in the little tab. And now our horn bit comes off, just like so. And that's what we have left over here. And what we'll do now is, if you earth this, battery's still hooked up, it will honk the horn. Now if you just pull this plug out here, this is all our steering wheel controls and whatnot. It's got a small push down on top, push it down and pull it out. That is going to take out that. Then what we're after is like a socket on here. We're going to loosen that off, and then we're going to bump our wheel off. Then we're going to take off this one here, 17 like a mil. If you just hold here the wheel and you give it a nudge, that'll come off. Again, make sure when you get to the end that it's in the center still. Very important, because you want the wheel to be centered. Take it almost to the end, and then just come behind your wheel and just go, and a few wiggles and a pull, and it will come off. Just leave that on the end there, because then you don't come and smack yourself in the face. Spin that off the whole way. Wheel will pull off. This clock spring will be in the center at the top when we go to put it back on. Our spline is in the center. We hope that we got it pretty good. Now we're just going to go and swap over these parts, because we're keeping all our original parts onto the other wheel here. Got the old wheel here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Phillips screws just need to pop out of here, like so. That's cool. And then we've just got, the cable is just tucked into 2 little clips here, and that comes out like that. So at the start, when we're talking about those holes, there was a 1, 2, 3. That was where those clips were. So that comes out like that. This is our wheel here. You can see there's our steering wheel controls. You see you've got a red one coming onto here. So this will need to come off. And then if you push your extra thumb in, you'll see the steering wheel controls just pop off. Push your thumb in like that. You can see they're hanging off there now. Few little cables going through. Sort of take note of where they run. They come into here, then go to there. And you just had that one little Phillips head here. We need to square it off. And then we've taken out the steering wheel control pads, like so. Now put that to the side. Grab the new wheel here, and we will work in just how we took it off. So we took this out of here and screw that back onto there. Yeah, sorry, I had it backwards. Now once you've got the steering wheel controls back in, kind of put them back how you wanted them. It's also a good chance to give these a little clean up, because you can clean the edges quite well since it's way out. So make sure you put the screw in, so that'll match that one. And then tuck that wire up into there like it was when it came off. Then just follow it down. It's got little locating lugs, and that's what we're after to line up. So you'll find they should line up all right. And you can see that pushes in nicely. That cable was tucked in there. Again, same on this side. That cable will tuck in like the other one was. Line up the little lugs and it will push in nice and snugly. Give it a good push around here. Push them in, so already looking pretty smick like that. Now we're going to flip it over, and if you remember you had this here coming on top. And these cables, you'll be able to see the bit where it's a bit crimped. That's where it was clipped in, so you can clip it back in the bit where you can tell it was last clipped in, and then that'll just sit back down. And your exact same things that you undid before, we'll do those back up. Fairly straightforward a wheel install here. It's good that the horn pad, original horn pad, can be used, because it means that everything is reasonably good and easy to do. So you can see all looking pretty smick there. We'll go and put it in now. How you going there, guys? Today we've just got the upgrade for the Triton, the steering wheel upgrade here. So Tritons, if a wheel that matches like this and has this style steering wheel control on it, then it will suit you. It is just the core. So these are the original steering wheel controls, and the original horn pad and airbag and detonator will go straight on as well. So you're just getting a new chrome finish and an updated style wheel. Again, there's a few different color options for these. The band will match the stitch in the wheel. So great quality wheel, good upgrade for your Tridents or your Pajero Sports that match the style. Once the wheel's all done, take this off. Keep your clock spring in the middle up there. Hopefully the spline's still centered. And what we're going to do is we're going to just feed this through, and then slide our wheel on. Oh, that's looking pretty good. I reckon that's going to be spot on. Yeah. So looking pretty good. It is handy having that center line up the top here. So we'll grab this plug here that we unplugged, and what we'll do is we'll slide that back in. So that's plugged back in. Now we'll spin this here on, give that a tighten up, like so. And then what we want to do here is grab our horn pad again. And remember, we had two things on here. So we had this here, so slide that back on, and our airbag connector. So the yellow thing still needs to be popped. So up, push it in, then click that yellow bit down. And then when you go to slide this back on, you're going to honk the horn, because those little clips got to clip in. And you'll hear 1, 2, 3 clips, and you'll see it's all looking pretty flush. And that's the whole install done, just like that. We will put in the instructions if you're doing a perfectly torque this. There'll be a torque setting for the, I don't know off the top of my head, but I will put it in there. I'll try and insert it on top of the screen. If you have a torque wrench and you want to be exact, then just obviously come back in here, make sure you've still got your steering wheel controls working, and whatever used to happen on here still works. Mine is just giving me this UMS servicing right here because of the, no idea why actually, to be honest, but all our steering wheel controls and everything's still working fine. So that's the install done. Yeah, easy install, great to do, a neat upgrade. It looks good once it's done. A few different color options, so you can put that in. Still got half my beer left, so we must be pretty good. But that's all done.